Hey YouTube friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Tasha, and on this channel we discuss my budgeting and debt-free journey. So in this week's video we're going to be checking in for week 3 of February, as well as stuffing cash for week 4. So we'll just start off with a check-in, and we'll start off in my Erin Condom planner. So I'll just zoom you in a little bit. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were no spend days for me. And then so was Thursday. And then Friday, I spent £10 out of my spending money because I went out with dinner with a friend. I spent £10 in fuel. Then I did £30 in groceries, and then £19 for household. So all my household items all come out of my grocery budget. And then Saturday was a no spend day, and so was Sunday. So again, because I haven't had much plans this week, I haven't spent a lot of money. Okay, so we stuffed £14 in fuel, spent 10, so we've got £4 remaining. With groceries, we rolled over £59. I spent £49, and that includes household items as well, which left me with a remaining of £10. And then spending, we rolled over 20 from the previous week, and then we stuffed 7, so we're £27. I only spent 10, so I have £17 remaining. So I'll just move on to the weekly cash stuffing. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. So this is the money that was left over from last week. So I'll just deal with that first before we get into our cash stuffing. And then one of the changes I'm making is that this £1.50 savings challenge, I'm going to do this digitally. So what I was doing was I was using my coins and I was putting them in here and then marking off out of this tracker, and I was using leftover money from my weekly spends. But my weekly spends are now going to move to being digital, just because like my local Tesco where I fill up my car, they've basically changed all their pumps to pay on the pump, and they've got rid of the window where you could go up and pay by cash or card if you wanted. I mean, I could drive to another petrol station, but then again, it's driving further away, and this one is because it's close to me, it's very convenient. This is the one that I always go to. And then as well as I do most of my shopping either at Aldi or Morrison's, which are both really quite close to me and close to where I go to fuel up my car. And they've revamped their shop in Aldi, and they've got rid of a lot of their cashiers, and they've put in self-service machines. Now, the majority of those self-service machines are card only. There is 2 that are cash, but there tends to be really long queues because people are waiting to pay with their cash, and then the other tills are always like very long queues with people who are doing like, you know, their monthly grocery shopping, whereas I'm always there just picking up a few bits and bobs. So having to wait 20 minutes just to pay for your groceries, it's just too long. So using cash now has become an inconvenience. So I'm going back to using Hyperjar, which was what I've been using for the majority of like last year until I started my channel and started cash stuffing. So that's one of the changes that I'm making. So this money, I will deposit it back into my bank so that I can then start tracking it digitally. So for this week, we are putting in 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're putting in £6 into here. And that will be part of the 150. So I will mark this off once I get the money back into the bank. And I'll also get rid of any other coins that I have, and then use that money to go towards this challenge. And that will also mean my fuel saving challenge and my 1050 challenge, these are also now going to be digital. So I will be depositing this money back into the bank, but I will be marking the trackers off as I complete the challenges. So that's another thing that's changing. So I'll be going to the bank tomorrow to get all this money back in. So we have £25 left over, and I'm going to put all of this £25 into this roll and save challenge. And this challenge is from BudgetwithZo, and I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this challenge just because like the denominations are so small, and it's just slowly building up nicely.
So I'm going to mark off 25.
So that's 25 gone into the challenge. Not long now until this is fully complete. Okay, so I'm going to move on to stuffing my weekly wallet. So as always, this week food and fuel and spending are all getting £40. So I'm gonna roll the dice for the fuel spending to see how much we're going to be saving from fuel this week. Okay, so £4 is going to be going into the fuel savings challenge. And then for spending, I have the 1050 dice challenge. This is a 20-sided dice. Both of these challenges are from Budget with Ira on Etsy. This week, so £3 going into the 1050 challenge. This week, both of them have been really kind to me. Okay, so we'll move on to stuffing the money into Hyperjar. So we're just going to count out how much money we've got to stuff for this week. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So £170 to stuff into our savings challenges. So one of the changes I'm making is with this 4K dice challenge. So I will be, just to try and condense things a little bit and then try and use placeholders a lot more. What I'm going to do is condense all of this so that it's just one challenge, and then the other challenge is going to be the save 2360. So I'm just going to count up all the money that we have, because I believe at this point we're probably close to £1,000 that we have in here, and I just don't want to keep all this money in here, and also with it just being different denominations, I can't really put a lot of placeholders in here, because it's like, you know, save 294 type of thing, and then I don't want to have to deal with having a lot of coins for like the smaller numbers. So I thought I would condense all of this into just 2 challenges that I'm saving like bigger denominations, and then I'd be able to condense more. So that is, and then this one I'm going to take out and put into here. Since I'm getting rid of 2 dice challenges, I'm going to put this one in here. So the goal is still to save £4,000 to go towards my debt, but I'm going to use this, continue using this dice challenge to save 2,360, and then I'm going to use this 2K challenge to put this money into, and then continue saving. So between these 2 challenges, it's going to be £4,000. But let's just count up the money that we've saved for so far, because I started this challenge in January. So let's see how much money we've saved from just rolling the dice, and I have enjoyed it, but because I'm trying to save this £4,000 really by June, so I can use some of it to pay off my credit cards that currently have like 0% interest, and that's going to be running out like in August. So I want to try and clear as many or put as much money as I can towards those credit cards, to avoid having to pay a lot of interest on them. So that's why I'm changing my strategy a little bit. And also it saves me having to get coins, just because I tend to get my money out from the cash machine. I don't often go to the bank to do that, and now that I'm no longer cashed up in my weekly spending, I won't be getting a lot of coins like I used to. So as well, as just to make things simpler for myself when I'm cash stuffing. Alright, so the 2361 isn't changing. So I'm just going to count that out first. So that's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60. So that's 360. And this one, oh wow, which is quite a lot, which means I only need £2,000 to save in this challenge to finish it off. And then for the other challenges, we had 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. So that is 785. So that is 780. $785. So that is £790 save. So if I do 790, so which means that is £1,150 that I've saved since starting this challenge in January, which, when you're looking at it, like, that's just quite a lot of money just saved from just savings challenges. I can't believe how much money has been saved just from rolling a dice. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cash stuff that money later. So that's £15. I'm going to put that 10 there so that I can use some of these coins. Okay. So into our roll and save. Let's see, how much money do I need to complete this challenge? So 4, 15, 12. So £40 to complete this challenge. So 10, 20. I'm going to use some of these coins. So 20, 30 plus this 10. So that 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So that is £200, and that's the challenge completed. I've enjoyed doing this challenge. I'm gonna miss it. I wish I'd laminated this before I started. So that is the roll and save challenge all completed. which I'm excited about. So the Sparks of Joy challenge this week, this is getting £10. Okay, nothing into the Friday Saver challenge. This spring challenge, I'm starting this a little bit early because it's not spring yet, but I just thought, why not? I'm going to put
£10.
So that's the first £10 going into the spring challenge. So I'll just put that to the side and put £10 in there. And that, I believe, see, we still have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. So with the 110 left, I'm going to roll the dice to see how much we're putting into the 2360 challenge. So just £20 this week. So 24 is 60, 70, 80, 90. I still have £90. I'm going to move into so this binder is now my monthly binder. So I've put all the months from this challenge into just the one binder. So we still have the money for January that hasn't been stuffed yet. It will be it'll be restuffed into my sinking funds. So February, what do we have left? So February we have this 10 and that 10, so that's £20 going into February, which would mean for February now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. £90 into February, and that completes the February challenge. Okay, so that's everything in this binder. So I'm moving on to my sinking funds. Okay, we're going to put, so we're just going to do this entire £40. I'm going to put that in birthday treats. So this is saving up money to use for my birthday, and I got this tracker well after my birthday. So I'm going to use this £40 to catch up, because my birthday is not until May. So in my birthday I've got 20, 40, 60, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 45. So 245 into my birthday fund. Okay, and the remaining £30, that is going into household. And to build this back up again. That's all the money stuffed for this week. So what I'll do is, in a separate video, I'm going to restuff the money that I pulled up from the 4K dash challenge into the 2K dash challenge, as well as stuff some of the money from my completed savings challenge into my sinking funds. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.